Hey guys, what is up today? It's Naveen, or the Casual Coder, and in today's video I'm basically going to be covering what I missed like the past 2 months, so I guess my monthly pickups for both October and November, and then just like a bit of a catch up in terms of, what have I been doing, what's been going on, same old, and yeah, so I guess like the first thing is in terms of pickups, I've kind of like November was, of October, sorry, wasn't really much of a pickup month. There was some things I bought, but most of the stuff that I bought kind of was towards the end of October, and then into November, like Black Friday. So I bought a few things there, and they came through just before. But yeah, so it's mostly just a whole bunch of clothing stuff. There might be a few accessories, but for the most part, just clothing. Those are basically the things I bought. So I guess they came into not big-ish, but two hauls. So I have some B-roll for the Uniqlo haul. And then some B-roll for the Heliot Emil stuff. Yeah, basically, so we bought some stuff from Uniqlo, and like, I guess like for those who aren't aware, like Uniqlo doesn't ship to New Zealand, so you might be like, oh, how did you manage to buy stuff from Uniqlo? So basically, we used a family member as like a proxy, so we shipped to their address, they sent it to us. So my brother also bought some stuff at the same time, so this is just the stuff that I bought. So I think it was costed around the cost was around 60 Australian dollars, I think. So again, I'm not sure if the U shop would have been cheaper, but it was just easier, and they were sending other stuff as well, so it was just sent it to them, and they shipped a whole bunch. So I guess the first thing, I don't know how well it's gonna come up on the camera, but it's just a plain shirt, like an overshirt, plain black with some pockets. Yeah, probably be easier to show on the B-roll and on body. But that was the first thing I bought. I didn't really have a piece like that. It's almost like a denim jacket kind of vibe, but just made out of cotton. I didn't really have any pieces like that, so it's just a nice layering piece to throw on top of other stuff, buttoned or unbuttoned. And that was the first thing. The second thing was just I had some previously, but they're just the essential boxy t-shirts. They can be worn just as a t-shirt by itself, or as an undershirt. So I had a black and white one. So this is a yellowish orange, definitely a yellowish goldish. And then there was a gray one, which is in the wash. So you'll see those, I guess, in the B-roll. But yeah, just real basic essential items. I might already mention this in previous videos, but yeah, I've been trying to clear out my closet, sell some stuff. While also just building up in a very essentialist, not too over the top wardrobe. So some pieces I have bought in the past are kind of very eccentric and not really fit within the overall cohesiveness of my aesthetic, I guess. Which I'm still building, I guess. I'm still in development of my own aesthetic, but yeah, it's kind of rough at the moment. So I've been trying to clear out stuff and then buy stuff that's, I guess, higher quality. I guess it is a justification to spend more, but having higher quality pieces, not just cheap stuff, and that will last for for a long time, so I don't have to keep buying clothes, I guess. So yeah, that's the shirt, and then the final two things from Uniqlo, from the Jill Sander, the Uniqlo plus J collab. Ooh, hit the mic. So the first is this biggish, oversized sweatshirt, crew neck kind of thing. It's a really nice color, and like the material is really nice. So you can see, if it's gonna focus. Yeah, the plus J, size large. So it's, I don't know, real nice, real soft. Again, have some shots of me wearing it. And the last one is like these sweatpants. I don't know, I've been slightly moving away from just pants in general and pivoting towards more like tech wear or just my needles or track pants, I guess. So I have like some needles track pants, and almost like I was tempted to buy some Rick over Black Friday, but I didn't pull the trigger. But just moving towards that instead of just jeans. So yeah, they're just some big, nice material, real soft, like real, I don't know, high quality. That is more so than, I thought, in my opinion, Uniqlo is quite high quality, but these are even more so. And yeah, I guess very standard essentials that are, you know, good to wear, easy to wear, to be honest, and just good to have in my wardrobe. So yeah, that's basically the Uniqlo stuff.
I love you, Poppy.
So moving on to the Heliot Emil stuff. So basically, I wasn't really sure if I was gonna buy anything on Black Friday. I know, like, again, very capitalistic, consumeristic day, you know, just to spend money, and a lot of people just get sucked into spending money just for the sake of it, myself included. But yeah, I've definitely, since I bought that bag, and prior to that, I've been looking into the brand a lot more. And for me personally, at the moment, like, eventually I'll get there where the price won't really matter to me, just, it's normal price, but at the moment it's kind of pricey and hard to justify buying them. But during the Black Friday sale, I managed to see some like good discounts. Overall, I think I spent around 330 euros, which is like 400, 500 bucks. So again, pretty pricey, but for the stuff I got, plus free shipping as well, I would say it's relatively justified. And I definitely feel like I'll get like a lot of wear out of these pieces. I'll have to do in a post, like showing another piece, because I was wearing it the other day actually, and for some reason, like the jacket I was wearing on top was kind of like dirty, and so it was pissing down with rain, and it kind of like seeped into the material, and kind of stained it. So I'm hand washing it as we speak. So I'll probably sneak in, I guess, some clips of it in between somewhere in this video. But yeah, the first thing is these pants. Again, these are kind of massive. Let's see if we can get them in camera. So they're pretty sick. Worker style pants with nice detailing throughout. They have like a adjustable like waist where you can either remove it if you want a high waisted or low waisted. And like also like buckling, kind of very like motorbike-esque pants, style pants, and like the good material, and they're kind of stretchy as well, which I like. instead of being like too like tight or like close to my leg. Again, I'm going against what I said earlier, where I'm moving towards like track pants, that kind of thing. I saw these for like a good price, and I was like, oh, I don't know, try to expand what I normally wear instead of just wearing some plain pants. Wear something a bit more out there. And yeah, quite like utilitarian style pants, which is kind of what the whole brand aesthetic is, to be honest. Yeah, so definitely have some B-roll of that. The next is just a plain shirt. The material is really nice. So see that, and so on the back. So it's got kind of got this like detachable part right here. So if you can see that, and it's basically the design has got like a pocket there. Again, like, I don't really know what else to say. It's a pretty standard t-shirt. Got a kind of cool, like, intricate patchwork design with the blended materials. Yeah, it's like quite like high quality, like surprisingly so. Like I'd say like the material itself is like akin to like my Acne Studios like Navid tee. You know, like the neckline, the one that says Acne Studios, which I have. Yeah, I'd say it's very high quality, and I don't know, I was kind of surprised. I was like, oh, you know, it's probably gonna be some cheap-ish material, but yeah. And it's got like reflective. If it's gonna focus. Nope, doesn't want to focus. That's tough. It's not focusing. But yeah, it's got some reflective writing of the logo. Yeah, and it's just a pretty standard tee. Well, not standard, but just a t-shirt. The next thing is even more so plain. It's like a spandex sweatshirt, just long sleeve t-shirt. It really just says Heliot Emil. That's it. Like I said, I was kind of moving towards a more just simple, easy to wear wardrobe. So this is definitely fits within that. So you can just throw this on, put some jeans on, or put some shorts on. Yeah, so this is definitely more like a summer slash just or spring slash like fall type of piece. Something just nice to just throw on. Easy to wear, breathable material, and yeah, that's basically what I copped from Heliot Emil. Like I said, there was one more piece. It's probably the coolest piece out of the four that I copped, but unfortunately it's in the wash, so I can't really show it to you. So I'll show it to you once it's done. So I'll probably cut it in.
Ask you about love. Probably quote me a sonnet. But you've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable. Oh my God, put an angel on earth just for you. Could rescue you from the depths of hell. And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel.
and I just checked before I had to take a break. Was basically, I guess, without getting into it, I don't know if people are aware of, like, there's like a bit of a tick in terms of the TikTok fashion micro community. I guess there's like a whole like war between like people debating about fast fashion and whether like places like Zara and stuff are actually sustainable. I highly disagree that they are, personally, and you know, it is a bit hypocritical, and I know, like, I try to negate my environmental impact as much as I can, but unfortunately, yeah, I definitely do contribute to it, and making purchases from Zara definitely don't help. But I saw on their site they had a sale at the time, and I ended up picking up their like pleated on plissé rip-offs. So I'll definitely have some B-roll, I guess, showing. So these are the pants. So I picked up the pants, the shorts, and the shirt. I do actually own a en plissé shirt. So in terms of the material, it's similar but not the same. Visually, I think it looks very similar, but I guess, like, I don't know, it feels, quality-wise, it feels like genuinely like more cheap. It's hard to like fully explain without you actually touching it, but from my experience, like, it just feels more cheap. And yeah, like, other than that though, it's still very soft, very much like very similar to the Issey Miyake like en plissé, and I guess much cheaper, which is, I guess, the big selling point for it. But yeah, so I managed to cop that. I was kind of on an impulse, but yeah, definitely did want to at least try them out, and I think that like, for me personally, I don't know how people like mess up their clothes and say, oh, like, you know, H&M, Zara, etc. You only get like 10 wears or something out of it. Like, for me, these clothing will last a while, and yeah, so I don't really see an issue with it, and I'll definitely like try and either sell them or donate them once I'm done. But yeah, again, I'm not, cancel me if you want, you know, not helping the environment, but I ended up purchasing these anyway. And yeah, I think that basically sums up all of like the clothing related pickups I've had. Yeah, I'd say that's basically it. Basically sums up all of my clothing purchases. In terms of other stuff, I haven't really bought any lifestyle things. I more or less bought the same stuff, just some supplements here and there, and then that's about it. No other skincare or anything other, like that. In terms of just other stuff, I guess, or outside of purchasing or consumerism, moving into more consumerism, actually, the Spotify Wrapped came out recently. So I picked up, I have a screenshot here, around about 80,000 minutes. Kind of surprised that I got J-pop instead of J-rock. I've been listening to a lot of J-rock this year. Just not just anime music. People might think it's just, oh, you're just listening to anime openings, but a lot of like just indie bands, and using the Spotify radio feature a lot more this year. So I just listen to a song. So for example, say if it was an anime opening I might like, for example, like this Cider Girl, the Komi-san opening, I'd listen to that. Okay, I vibe with it. Go on the Spotify radio, let's see some other songs, and just basically perpetually like go down the rabbit hole of listening to other types. And I just, yeah, definitely been vibing more. It's been really helpful for like the gym as well as just studying, and just overall just like enjoyable music. Of course, Kanye was number one. I think when Donda released, because I was hyped. I pretty much talked about in my other videos. I was hella hyped for it, so I'm not surprised that Kanye was my number one artist. But in terms of other music, let's see. Probably have a screen recording on here showing what my life songs. So yeah, My Senpai is Annoying, that one was pretty good. So yeah, in my top songs, I kind of, I'll show you my top songs actually. So yeah, You Say Run, Cider Girl, Hello World, that's from like Kekai Sensen, Porter Robinson. I really like that 100x like remix. That remix is really good. That's another Kekai Sensen song. So yeah, Naruto related and Fairy Tail, Naruto Fairy Tail and Haikyuu related stuff. Pure Souls. So you can see a lot of like just anime related music. Of course, Drake finds his way in there. Some of these songs, I'm not sure how they actually made. I only listened to them a couple times, but I guess I was so, pointed towards certain songs that it was very easy to fit in. Like Tell the Vision, I'm not really sure how they made into my top songs, but you know, I digress. And then like songs. So I've been listening to a lot of John Baptiste. I wasn't aware of him prior to his towards his GQ top 10 essentials. I knew like his album was apparently good, but I hadn't listened to it. And then I heard about like his Grammy nominations. I was like, okay, I'll check it out, and definitely it's a very good project. I would recommend listening to it. Yeah, Taylor Swift's thing came out. Bryson Tiller's project was pretty good, pretty short, liked a few songs. Adele's. What else? Just a whole bunch of random stuff. Amine's project, listened to that quite a bit. Yeah, see, just random, just a J-rock, J-pop-ish song was coming here. JPEG Mafia, I really liked the LP. Really liked that. And then the Young Thug project, like that as well. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the previous video. And then, yeah, Life of Dawn. Might have already covered some of these stuff. Meek Mills. And yeah, that's basically all I was listening to. A lot of, at the moment, just a lot of throwback stuff, and a lot of my top songs of the year. In terms of just TV and anime, around this time I basically started a job, as well as I was finishing uni. So October, November, I've just been hella busy, so I haven't really watched anything new. I caught up with You, pretty much. Still haven't watched Squid Game. I know it's pretty disappointing. I started watching more Succession. Watched like a couple more episodes. I watched My Senpai is Annoying. It's pretty good. I hadn't read the manga because I'm pretty sure it's a 4-koma, so I'm not really a big fan of that style personally, because I find it jarring to read at times. So I watched that, and then I've been getting into Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. I heard my brother was really into it, and then me personally, I wasn't really a fan. I didn't really think I would enjoy it, but the story's pretty funny, and the animation, I think it's from Wit, it just goes hella hard for no reason at times. I think it's also part of the story, but yeah, been watching those two, and I think that's basically it in terms of what I've been watching. Yeah, I think I went to see the My Hero movie And I think I saw Eternals. Yeah, I went to see Eternals as well since I last updated you guys. Both of them are kind of average. Not as bad as what people are saying, but definitely not as good either. I think, yeah, Eternals very overhyped, but then also overhated at the same time. So I think it fits right in the middle. And yeah, that's basically updates in terms of that stuff. Books I've been reading. I just basically been on a Yuval Noah Harari binge fest. So I've been reading Sapiens again, and then I've been reading Homo Deus again. Those are the 2 books I've been reading. Great books, would recommend if you're interested in just about history and just life. And then the way he writes it as well is really, like, I wouldn't say colloquial, but very just interesting, and just like it keeps your attention rather than just boring you with facts or isolated statements. Because it definitely, you can see his like personality shine through. He's definitely got a lot of wit, sarcasm, and like also a sense of humor in the way he writes. So it definitely makes the books enjoyable. So I've definitely been reading those. But yeah, I think that's about it in terms of this other stuff. But yeah, while I'm still here, I guess in terms of life stuff, I finished uni, so I'm fully done. I'm probably never going back to study again. You know, I'm going straight into the job world. You know, make that money, that Manziel money. So yeah, I think I'm waiting on like one more grade or like one more course to be fully finished. So then I can say like, oh yeah, I'm fully done. But by May or March next year, I have my graduation ceremony, and I'll have that, you know, piece of paper saying that I graduated. That should be good. And in terms of jobs, so basically I started like a week after I finished, or like 10 days after I finished my last assignment at uni. I started an internship at ANZ. So, oh yeah, they sent me some merch and stuff. So I might do a separate video on that. Yeah, so I'm working as a data developer at ANZ. So I think it's my 3rd week so far. It's been going pretty good. I guess for those who are interested, I'll talk more about it in another video, but I've definitely enjoyed working there so far. People have been really nice. The intern cohort is pretty nice as well. Not pretty nice, they're nice as well, and I can enjoy to talk to. And yeah, like the work is somewhat interesting. I don't know. I don't want to sound like drinking the company Kool-Aid, because I always think it's weird, like people saying like, oh, I love my work. Like, to be honest, like you won't really love your work. Like, you'd rather be doing other things, but you're just saying that, you know. But yeah, definitely enjoyed it so far, and I think I'll be finished around the 14th of February, and then I'll be on to my next thing. So we'll see what that is, or we'll see what that is or what that will be. But yeah, that's basically me. So yeah, I'll definitely do a video updating that, and then I think I have another video updating my just portfolios and the stuff I've been invested in. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I hope you guys enjoy your holidays. So you know, you don't blow out the bank account too much with spending over Black Friday or over the Christmas period. And yeah, I'll definitely update you guys both on what I'm doing in terms of job wise, like working at ANZ, as well as in terms of like my portfolios, both stocks and crypto, which have been kind of tanking as of late, but you know, I digress. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.